Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to United Wrestling Alliance Ringmasters, Metal Bob, and joining me in the commentary booth at the table is Talon once again. Talon, how's it going?
It's been going.
All right, and one thing we have to definitely talk about is the condition of Chameleon. After last week, we have some more details. We also have the tape back from the police. It was confiscated. We're going to show that later on in the show. We've got some great matches coming up. We've got the Disco Kid against the Nightmare. What do you think of that one, Talon?
I think the Disco Kid's been coming on lately. I really like him. I don't know if he's ever going to recover from the brain.
A new face in the UWA, not new to wrestling in this area, but new to the UWA, Tank, as he takes on One from Damage Incorporated. Anyway, Action Jackson teams up with the Philanderer to go against the All-Americans. Brandon GQ Styles has Action Jackson and the Philanderer working cohesively as a team. What do you think of that against the up-and-coming, the Good Samaritans, if you will, of the UWA, the All-Americans?
I think that one's going to be a brawl. The All-Americans are goody-goodies, but they know how to fight. And you know Action Jackson and Philanderer are going to pull out all the stops.
And like I said, Ray Vassell has viewed the tape, has reviewed the tape. Make sure it has not been axed or tampered with in any way, shape, or form. We will show you what happened. Of course, Bombshell Billy and Devastating Derek were carted out of here by the police. You heard that. Johnny Keelgood almost got his headset. He did get his headset torn off. Almost got his head ripped off as Devastating Derek and Bombshell Billy got carted out of here. That mess is taken care of. We've got a lot to sort out. We will talk about your former partner, the Chameleon, and see what his condition is.
That just whole situation, I don't even know what to say. First, the little steel stable the week before with their nice little footage of me, and they turn around and pull this.
All right, we're almost ready to go up to the ring. We'll be back at you with the first match. Come on now. Back on up. I'm my own man, I make my own rules. Back on up. I make my own rules. Check it out now. Back on up. I'm my own man, I make my own rules. Break the rules. Make the rules. Break the rules. Make the rules. Break the rules. Make the rules. Come and break the rules. Make the rules. 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 Break the rules. Back on up. I make my own rules. Back on up. I'm my own man, I make my own rules. Back on up. I make my own rules. Check it out now. Yeah. Back on up. I'm my own man, I make my own rules. And I don't know, I have to apologize to everybody out there. My partner here, Talon, opened his mouth. Speculation about what happened in that situation. Ray Vassell gave us orders until the tape is shown not to comment about it, not to say anything at all. You could be sued for slander. You better watch yourself. Let's go up to the ring now. Magnum's got something to say.
The contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, here is Tank. And his opponent, from Lynchburg, Virginia, representing Damage Incorporated, there could only be one.
All right, One of Damage Inc. We have not seen this man in a while. Set to take on Tank, who has a wrestling background in the great upstate New York, which we'll talk about. I've seen him before. This is the first time we've actually seen him here on UWA Ringmasters.
That's right, I've never seen him before, but he's been gone a while. He's been gone almost as long as I have.
Not that he's been gone, but he's been lurking in the shadows at least, as Dalton Payne and Body Damage have been doing business for Damage Inc. lately.
Yeah, maybe they're just using Dalton, getting him all set up there. I think they're all still pretty dangerous.
There's a clothesline, classic one, as he rakes the man's face down into the canvas. Insult to injury right there, and Tank is not happy.
Do you think somebody his size really needs to be taking off somebody like Tank?
No! And there's what you get for it. You get picked up, and there's a backdrop. A backbreaker, if you will.
He's paying for that face rubbing there.
Nice forearm shot to the back. Tank right on top of his man. Pulls him up by the arm and whips him in. Oh, there's a clothesline that caves in the chest, head, neck, and breast region.
That was
of
good
one.
and solid. Laying in the legs, too. He's going to flatten them all out.
This Tank is one tough customer. Big military background for the young man.
Looks like he's keeping at his own pace, too. Slow and methodical.
Here comes a snapmare. Telegraphed that, but one couldn't do anything about it.
Tank's just too powerful.
Tank now regrouping. He better get in there. Oh, there's some shots.
What's one calling time for? There's no timeouts in wrestling.
He calls timeout because he feels his ribs cracking from the fist of this man, Tank.
Still can't call time.
The smack that, oh! And there's a cheap shot by one and some kicks. Now it's reversed, the tables are turned.
One's got to pull out all the cheap shots on this one.
2, 3.
Oh, there's a snapmare of his own. Throws him across the ring by the neck.
Kind of looked like he was trying to torpedo him there for a minute.
And a knee to the top of the head. One picks, oh, rake of the face across the ropes.
I kind of like this one here.
You're not going to see for a few minutes as Tank gets thrown into the corner. One follows it up with a body block. Now sizing up his man and just throws him down to the canvas.
I think that rake to the eyes across the rope took a little out of
I don't know, but you're not going to get Tank like that.
He better be hooking his leg there.
Smack Daddy right in there, your referee. Oh! Double thrust to the throat.
One knows he's got to keep working on him because he's got that size advantage against him. Anything keep him down.
One with some interesting strategy working on the eye region. Oh! Oh, sleeper! I thought he was going for a clothesline.
It almost looked like it there.
Into a sleeper, and he just throws him down, trying to cover him with 1 foot. You're not going to get him that way.
He's not going to get it that way either. They're lazy covers.
One thing that you know about from being in the ring, Talon, is you have to hook a leg.
Gotta hook the leg, put all the weight right over the chest.
Here we go with some transition wrestling now, and an arm lock by Tank onto one.
I think he's going to wear down that arm so he doesn't get any thumbs to the eye.
There's a punch to
nether region.
The lower region, yes. What about this tape coming up? We can't talk enough about it. The incident that happened in the parking lot just a week ago that pretty much discombobulated everything here at UWA Central.
I don't think I've seen...
Have you seen the tape?
No. All I saw was what happened afterwards.
I haven't seen a thing.
1, 2.
Yeah, one should have hooked the leg again there.
All I've seen is handcuffs, police photographers, yellow tape. Sounds like a good night on the town to me. And there's some, bashing his head into the top turnbuckle.
I think one's going to be feeling that for a little while. Tank's a little slow. He's got to keep right on him. You got to keep on him or else they're going to get back up, and they're going to get up and get up and get up.
Especially somebody like One. We know the reputation of Damage Incorporated running roughshod over everybody in the UWA.
And One, for being a small guy, he's got some endurance there. You just can't let him keep getting back up.
Oh! Throws him into the corner, sizing his man up for a football tackle, but he telegraphs it. And now One is on top of it. Oh! Oh my God!
Oh!
He hooks the trunk!
What was that?
He hooked the tight! We saw a little more Tank than we needed to. We saw a little more Tank. Oh! Wait a...
Now, one, congratulations on
Rio Valentino.
What's he doing here?
In the last couple weeks, we've been wondering, the United Wrestling Alliance fans have been writing in, they've been calling, they've been wondering. Damage Incorporated is not full without One. Where have you been?
Well, here's the thing. I took a little leave of absence, a little vacation, coming to terms of who I am and where I want to be. And for some time now, the UWA has sidestepped me and given me any kind of title shot towards me.
So you're saying the United Wrestling, you think the United Wrestling Alliance owes you a title shot?
Yes, I do. I think they owe me a lot more than that, too. As far as Damage Inc. is concerned, we are a well-oiled machine. Don't concern yourself with that.
So you're saying Damage Incorporated, one of the most powerful forces in the United Wrestling Alliance, and you being yourself one, thinks you should get a title shot?
Me being the leader of Damage Incorporated, I think I deserve a title shot.
Well, United Wrestling Alliance fans, you heard it here, one from Damage Incorporated thinking that he should get a title shot. Watch it, pal. Thinking that he should get a title shot. We'll see what goes on in the future, but for right now, let's go back to you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, this interview that we're going to show you right now happened before we went on the air here tonight. It was a challenge issued, and it's because of a situation that happened last week involving the New Blood. Let's go to that.
United Wrestling Alliance Ringmaster fans, today on Big Talk, my special guest, the All-Americans, JP and Chaz Whitman. And boy, they were talking to me earlier, and they seemed a little bit peeved about something. I don't know what it is, guys, so why don't you take over?
That's right, Reno. We're a little upset. Me and JP are in the back room. We seen what the philanderer, Action Jackson, did to Personality and McCracken. If the officials of the UWA ain't going to do something about this, we are.
For some reason, there's been a lot of problem with the New Bloods, and now you guys seem that you want to take care of them. What do you guys say about this, JP?
We're just issuing a challenge. Philanderer, Jackson, come and get it.
And any particular time for this match?
Whenever they want it.
Later tonight.
Later tonight. Wow. We have to check that out with the commissioner. But you heard it, fans. The All-Americans, JP and Chaz, just issued the challenge to the New Bloods. And as you know it, fans, that's all she wrote right here for the United Wrestling Alliance Ringmasters and the All-Americans.
And check with the commish. We did. Ray Vassell okayed it, and you're going to see it in just a few. First, we're going to plug the P.O. Box once again. P.O. Box 92, North Syracuse, New York, 13212. What's that website, Talon?
Don't forget the website, www.angelfire.com/y/UWA and ring in all caps, and you got to get there.
Yeah, but the man in the funny hat has me all mixed up here because Ray Vassell is not the commish anymore. He's the president of the UWA, and he has informed me that even he has not seen the videotape. It's in a sealed package, so he hasn't reviewed it. Who knows what it's going to show? It's going to be the biggest thing ever in UWA history when we see that tape.
Who has seen this tape? I want to know.
People that have a lot more power than us.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from San Francisco, here is the Disco Kid. And his opponent, led to ringside by David Alexander.
Oh, 1 second here, man. Let's get a proper introduction for once. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the greatest athlete in our sport, the future of the United Wrestling Alliance, the Puerto Rican Nightmare.
David Alexander with high praise there for a man, to my knowledge, he hasn't known for very long, but he's had a vested interest in, and now he does at least. That's right there, the Nightmare, one of the most hardcore men in the UWA. Going up against the Disco Kid, who's been on a win streak lately here in the UWA.
He's been coming back. I haven't seen him this good in a long time.
A couple of knee shots, a couple of fists.
Nightmare's taking it right to him.
Whoa! Tosses him all the way across the ring and outside.
I don't think Disco saw that one coming.
The only thing he saw was, well, you know what it looks like when you're in a car rolling down a hill. All blurry. All you can see is just fast action scenery going left, right, everything. Oh, there's beautiful sunset flip.
He telegraphed that from too far away.
Obviously not. He got the Nightmare over. And there's a side headlock. Oh my God.
Nightmare asserting his power. He's going to split him in half.
Yeah, there's no doubt that the Nightmare has the strength advantage in this one. Oh.
Two brutal backbreakers, and he just slams him down. He's looking to hurt this guy.
Oh, and a nice leg drop. Hooks the leg. Unlike the previous match where there was no leg hooking, in this one, the Nightmare's making sure.
He's going for the win right from the start.
Ooh, couple of shots, very stiff shots to the back.
That's going to take away some of the high-flying abilities of the Disco Kid there.
Oh, almost takes the head and the mask off of the Disco Kid.
I want to see what's under that mask someday.
The Disco Kid, of course, a graduate of Disco Tech with honors.
Where is Disco Tech?
In San Francisco. And there's a monkey flip.
Looks like the Puerto Rican Nightmare's a little dizzy there from spinning around. I think it's a little payback for being thrown across the ring earlier.
Thrown across, out, in, everywhere. Over the rope, under the rope. And there's a reversal on the whip. Oh, and a head scissor. And a takeover. Beautiful.
That looked like a Chameleon can run to me.
The Disco Kid is a former world heavyweight champion. As he reached a low point in his career, and he didn't fare all that well, but now he's got the momentum going. Obviously, he was training. He's been training with the best of them. Of course, Bombshell, Billy, Devastating Derek, and myself helped to train the kid in the first place, and apparently he's gone back to school, so to speak.
He definitely hit a low point there when he was tagging with that rigor mortis.
Oh!
Puerto Rican Nightmare, he just beat him from pillar to post.
Oh my goodness!
See, if the Puerto Rican Nightmare grabbed a hold of some tights there, I think he would have had the 3 count.
The stampede took its toll on the Disco Kid, and now a reversal. Oh, and there's a splash into the corner, right into the Bulldog headlock.
Maybe he's getting a second wind here. He's got to keep him down.
He needs the momentum going. The Disco Splash coming up. Can he get him?
He's got to hook the leg.
2. Oh, almost. Inches away from a victory over the Nightmare. What a big victory that would be.
I think he was losing a little bit of steam there. Didn't have enough energy to grab the leg.
There's a reversal. Picks him up. Oh, slingshot. It's a hot shot maneuver. 2, 3, that's it. Lights out.
I like this Nightmare.
The Puerto Rican Nightmare, victorious.
The Puerto Rican Nightmare.
Obviously, the Disco Kid needs to go back to school a little bit longer. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a hell of a tag team match coming up. But first, let me tell you about this. After this match, we will see the footage that has been sealed, has not been seen by anybody except the authorities, of course. And I will get a chance to sit down and actually talk to Ray Vassell right afterwards with his feelings on exactly what is on the tape.
Am I going to be allowed to sit here and watch this? Can I see this? Can I screen this before? I don't want to have to sit here and...
If you don't start to show some emotion, I don't know if you're going to be able to sit here. This is exciting.
All it does is, I can't even say it on TV. It just sickens me.
Let's go up to the tag team match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following tag team contest is scheduled for 1 fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, hailing from our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., here are JP and Chaz, the All-Americans. And their opponents, led to ringside by GQ Brandon Styles. First, here is the former World Heavyweight Champion, Action Jackson, and the current UWA Intercontinental Television Champion, the Philanderer. They are the New Bloods.
The New Bloods have got to take this one on our own. GQ's signing some contracts for more people for us to beat up.
Money for us, huh?
That's a little closer of a shot than I need to see from that guy.
That's for sure.
If he was a little bigger, he would have blocked the camera view.
Don't you mean a lot bigger?
Oh, hey. JP and Chaz, of course, seeking, I guess, revenge for McCracken after what happened last week.
It's like
where Action Jackson stole a pair of handcuffs.
It's like they're taking sides with everybody that they think is all right and good in the UWA.
Yeah, they're good Samaritans. They have to stick their nose into where it doesn't belong just to prove a point. I don't understand.
All it's going to do is get their noses rubbed into the mud.
I agree wholeheartedly. And maybe broken.
Can't fight
and there's an elbow smash.
Hey, he did an elbow instead of a clothesline. He's coming on here.
Come on now. When do you step back into the ring? I think these two might listen to the tapes and have a little bit to say to you.
Line them up. I'll fight them by myself.
Chaz in now, a House of Fire whips in the bigger man. Action Jackson, the former world heavyweight champion. And there's a hip toss.
I think he's, I don't know, little, what is this?
I don't know, but the philanderer almost catches himself. Of course, he is the Intercontinental TV champion. We've got to give him his due.
I guess. They seem a little tentative to lock up here.
You sure Brandon Styles isn't away because his wrist hurts a little bit after being handcuffed last week?
Oh, is that why it
Orders
hurts?
from Ray Vassell. Speaking of Ray Vassell, we've got the videotape coming up. I can't wait. Is it around here? Have you seen it?
I want to see it.
It's in a brown package.
It's not come by me.
It's in a FedEx box. I don't know what it's in.
It looks like Action's got Chaz here, whipping him into the ropes.
Oh, my God.
It tore him off from about the pectorals up.
Action is huge.
Well, at least when he pushes that muscle up with his finger.
He's still the biggest man in the ring. You can't dispute that.
No, he does have the size and power advantage. What's this?
Oh, my God.
Some teamwork there.
Turnabout fair play. The other team's doing clotheslines this week.
That's right. I don't know which one I like to see better doing the clotheslines.
Sets the foot up. Is that leg up?
Thought they were going to make a wish there for a second.
Oh, my God.
They're going to take the wheels right out from under him.
That's going to tear an ACL.
See what they tell you. They're getting their noses rubbed in the mud.
Come on, he's in the ropes. Get him out.
You know, where's his partner? They're so goody-goody, you don't even come in to save them.
That's why it'd be illegal. When you think about it, it makes perfect sense.
I think it's only illegal if
he's going to let his man get beat up.
Go, he's in the ropes.
See, Action,
because he's playing by the rules.
Action's a former champ. He should have known to drag him to the center of the ring, then pin him.
Playing by the rules never got me anywhere. I don't know anything about that. Woo! Woo! Down goes Chaz.
I can hear those all the way over here. He don't like the cap, does he?
We're also going to try to get an update on the condition of the Chameleon. Oh, glancing blows by both men. An update on the condition of the Chameleon because I really have heard very little.
I spent some time with him Friday night, and it's not good. Looks like the All-American here showing a little power that he has.
JP with an elbow.
See a little bit of their amateur background. At least he hooks the leg every time he tries to pin him. So, have you seen a courier yet? Where's this package?
I don't even want to hear anything about that.
I want to see this.
Oh, literally. I thought, forget it. Oh, there's a reversal. Ron Jeremy, senior referee, right down for a barrage of 2 counts. Going both ways.
What do you say, Flair?
See, is it JP here? He working over the arm? They're making some quick tags here.
And here they go like they always do. JP holds the arm, makes sure Chaz has it back, locked in really good before he steps out of the ring. You get a 5 count there, and again, they're not breaking the rules. I'd be breaking the rules there. I'm sure you would.
Thumb to the eye will keep him down long enough to make the tag.
Punch to the head. There's a punch.
That was a closed fist.
Yeah, exactly.
We saw that. They think they're getting away with something.
We got to mark this spot on the tape. Show them. Oh!
Heavy shoulder block. think he drove what was left of the Flanders chest right through his back.
Hey, now. Down to that leg, JP got it locked in good.
And it looks like that's a leg with a brace on it, too, so they're going for what they think are weak points.
Oh, wait a minute. We've seen enough of that. Oh, there's a roll-up. Folds him like an accordion.
He needed to lean into it a little bit there.
And a front face lock.
Got to make sure that that's not a choke there.
Oh.
See? Now he'll make the tag. There we go. That evens up the score quicker than anything. Is that JP laying there getting beat for his good Samaritanship?
Oh! That's a stiff kick to the ribs. That'll give you a quick Ahmed. That'll knock your kidney all out of whack.
And then some. Looks like he ripped his shirt off, too. He didn't like that shirt. He's going to look like a boiled lobster after this.
Yeah, I know that's annoying. I don't care. What about this tape, Talon? I'm watching the clock on the wall. I can't believe it. It's getting closer.
I haven't seen anybody come in with anything. Nobody's come in. Nobody's left. Where is it? When are we going to see President Vassell here?
Are they going to walk it in with armed guards or something?
Oh, it beats me. They just got to get it here.
Oh, and there's a chop. Good teamwork.
See, they're using
New Bloods.
They're using their 5 count. Why can't the good guys do that, huh? There's a 5 count.
The Bulldog patented Action Jackson. 1, 2. Oh, about 2 and a little less than 3/4.
Got awful close there. Hey, we had to send.
Oh, there's a kick.
We had to send Magnum out back to see if that tape's here yet.
Philander working on the arm. Yeah, Magnum, get going. Magnum using some sign language on me over here.
He's letting us know it's all right.
Is that your IQ or how many friends you got? Oh, there's a clothesline.
They got those clotheslines down. Desperation move. He went right back to it.
Yeah, I think that Torbett guy likes Magnum.
I don't know about that Torbett guy. Seen his page there lately.
There's a double whip. Oh, and a double clothesline. Little necktie.
He drops the elbow there.
And hooks the leg. Good teamwork. Up. Ron Jeremy wondering like I am.
Where's JP? JP could have stopped Philander from coming in and breaking that up.
Back to a front face lock. That could be a choke, but I don't think they have to worry about it.
I don't think they know how to choke.
I'm not touching that one. And there's a roll-up.
See, JP's too slow. He should have been already there.
You know, this is good teamwork, though, because they have cut off the ring. Action has been down for some time. It's taken its toll. There's some shots to the ribs.
See,
a fireman carry.
They're showing their good American boys. Been working out.
Drop. Of course, made famous by Alpha Sika Samu.
The Samoans.
There's a half crab. Those will hurt.
These guys are working all the joints.
I thought he was going to roll it into an STF, but he rolls it over. He lets go of the leg completely. That's a bad move on a man that big.
I think so.
Side headlock. Now a couple shots to the ribs by Action Jackson.
See, you can
and a whip in hard. They've got him over in the right corner. He's got a tag with a Philander. And he does just that.
Did they bring the tape? Did they bring the tape?
Now he's giving us sign language times 2.
Action there. He just choked out the shirtless one. Let's see.
Oh, there's a whip in hard, but he's back over into that All-American corner. That's not where you want to whip somebody, Chad.
He doesn't have to worry. They're not going to do anything from outside the ring.
I forgot.
See, if he'd hooked the tights, he would have had the 3 count there. They took it all out of him.
He reaches for the tag now, and his partner nowhere to be found.
Was he chickening out?
Ron Jeremy getting him back for no reason, and that's going to allow the New Bloods to... Oh, wait a minute! I thought I saw the handcuffs.
Oh, no.
He got nailed with the handcuffs.
He did not. It was his bracelet.
What's underneath the philanderer's arm then?
Hair.
The New Bloods victorious here on UWA Ringmasters.
Man, I don't need
Wait a minute, Ron Jeremy found him.
Found
Oh,
him.
wait a minute. Oh, Ron Jeremy takes it upon himself to reverse the decision and disqualify the New Blood.
He can't do that.
As a result of disqualification.
He didn't see it use it.
He can do anything. He's the referee.
He didn't see him use it.
Oh, the philanderer. Somebody, I'm going to get in there.
He's getting what he deserved.
Oh, DDT.
Oh, and it's legal.
Action Jackson almost over the top rope. We got a Pier 6 brawl.
Are you trying to tell me it's legal to attack your man after the match?
Talon, it's time. I have
It
been
better
told
be. It is here?
the tape is in the building. We're going to go to that soon.
I want to
Let's
see
first
what
give him the
happened.
P.O. Box, 92 North Syracuse, New York, 13212. What's the webpage? And don't screw it up.
It's www.angelfire.com/n_y/UWA in all ring in all caps. UWA ring in all caps, and you gotta go there.
I said don't.
Nah, that's what you get. You trip me up.
Anyway,
I'm too excited about this tape. I gotta see what's going on.
Michelle's coming down to ringside. We're going to take a look at this thing. Are we going to do it in the production room? What are we going to do? What? It's Keelgood. Keelgood's got the tape. Johnny, how you doing?
All right, Middle Bob, I have got the tape. Again, I want to stress to the viewers that no one has seen this tape yet except for the authorities. Are
you sure you didn't sneak a peek?
I wasn't allowed to. It's been under lock and key in the vault of Ray Vassell, where he keeps his family jewels. He's got it hidden. And we have not been able to see the tape at all. But I will tell you this right now. From what I've heard from the authorities, I did do a little prying, Metal Bob, and they tell me that this is, in fact, it's a security cam. It's not the greatest. You will be able to tell who and what was involved. There was some wind blowing. The camera was being blown around. It was up on a pole or some kind of nonsense up on hanging off the building here outside the UWA arena here. Our security cam, of course, but we don't have all that high-tech fancy money stuff. But you will be able to see it. I guess we're about ready. What we're going to show first, I guess, from what Ray Vassell has told me there, that the production crew is the only people who have seen this. They've just run the tape just in the last 5 minutes. They've split the tape up to where I guess there's a first part we're going to see. We're going to go to the actual attack. Something happens before the attack. I don't know what. I guess we're about ready. I'm not exactly sure what this is going to show, but let's get to the footage right here. There. Now that's a security cam outside of UWA.
Right, here we see somebody, 3 people walking. I know who that is. There's no denying that.
Well, it looked kind of familiar.
That's Bombshell Billy on your left and Devastating Derek on your right, and that looks like a female in the back of a truck.
It looks to me
like steel.
It looks like they were setting up to waiting there, Metal Bob. Like she had hidden the back of a truck. Bombshell and Devastating, I believe that's them. I'll take Metal Bob's word for it. He's worked with them for many years. Looked like they went and hid. Looked like they went and hid.
Who are they hiding from?
I'm not exactly sure. We've got the rest? All right, we're going to queue up the rest, fans. And then also our cameras actually went out and filmed some footage. When we got word, we sent a camera out there, which we're also going to show you.
Were they running away from something?
I don't know.
Is that after the situation happened? That really tells me nothing.
Let's find out what's going on here now. All right, this is a little bit later on.
Now here comes another group walking up. Whoa! Oh, here we got something going now.
Talon. Oh my God!
Derek just hit somebody
with a 2x4.
Now Derek and Billy are kicking.
Now who
that must be the Chameleon.
Still has someone.
That must be the. Oh!
Talon is telling me
is that a ball bat or a 2x4? What is that?
Talon has told me, he's right next to me, that is Chameleon's girlfriend. He recognizes it. That is Chameleon, and Chameleon's girlfriend still has Chameleon's girlfriend. Look at that.
That's in the head.
Oh, my God.
Oh!
You've got to be kidding me. I apologize. This is a security camera footage, ladies and gentlemen.
From the parking lot of UWA Central.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
1 week ago. Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness.
And a kick for good measure?
What is this now? Oh! Steele just slapped that young helpless girl. My God.
I don't know who that is.
That is a human being out there.
I'll take Talon's word. Oh.
Oh, come on. Into the back of that flatbed. Oh, my goodness. This is, fans, this is more graphic than I expected.
There's no need for this.
Oh, they're just waylaying. Oh, my. Well, they're making the girlfriend watch. Steele already gave her a punch.
This young man had everything going for him in the UWA.
Metal Bob, devastating Derek is going up on top of the truck. Oh, no, he's not. They're not going to stuff. Oh, my God. Oh, my.
They have just stuff pile driven this young man. Here comes somebody from the other side.
That's Diablo Blanco.
That is Diablo Blanco.
Is he trying to stop the Steel Stable?
It sure looks that way.
Oh, they're pushing him off.
Hey! Oh, my God!
Oh, my God. Fans, this is more than...
What the...
Diablo is trying to help. There's an elbow drop on the hard concrete. Chameleon at this point has got to be dead, pretty much. I saw the aftermath, and he is beyond hurt. We don't know when he'll return.
What is his condition? Do you have an update on it?
I do not know, but Diablo Blanco is out there. I think he saw too much. Too much was... Oh, they just shoved the girl down. That's Chameleon's girlfriend, from what Talon has told me. And they just pushed Diablo.
Now, from what I'm seeing, this is grounds for criminal action.
And I do know that Diablo was the one who came in and said, call 911, call the police. He's the one who came in and started the whole hugabaloo last week.
Now, this, fans, if you're just tuning in, this is the aftermath.
Oh, my God.
This is what happened last week.
It looks like a car wreck
before we went on the air. And this is what the big hullabaloo was about.
Oh, my goodness. Chameleon is right now laid out in the parking lot right here at the UWA Arena.
1 week ago.
That's his lovely girlfriend at his side, who has just been accosted as well, thrown down on top of her half-beaten to death boyfriend. Oh, my goodness.
And I haven't seen him move.
Oh, my goodness. She is screaming right now for help. She is screaming for help. For the love of God. I cannot believe this.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
It's carnage. It's pure and simple carnage.
Oh, my goodness.
There we saw the first people on the scene. On the left of your screen, I guess that would be. Is that the police? Or who was that? Whoever one of the first people on the scene was.
Well, the wrestlers, Magnum ZA, small guy, eventually went out there. Mr. Personality, right after his match, he got powder thrown in his eyes. I wiped him out and ran right outside. Barely any clothes on. Right now, let's take you to our actual footage of what happened. Let's show you the rest of it.
Fans, I'm all for violence when it's done in the ring.
Well, that's a complete and personal attack. And you are right, Metal Bob. What you said about criminal action, I think obviously an arrest will if it hasn't been made yet, is definitely pending for devastating Derek and Bomb Shabelli, who we have not seen nor heard from since this incident.
We know they went out in handcuffs.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. And based on this tape, I'm thinking they should stay in them for quite some time. All right, this is going to take a little extra time. I'm told by the production crew that there are some EMTs and some officials that arrived on the scene immediately that have not given clearance to be shown on UWA Ringmasters. They're going to try to cut them out a little bit, digitize them. They're ready with that? I guess we're ready with it.
That's the last thing I'd be worried about.
Now here's our cameraman running out to the scene. Talon, right there. Viper, Ray Vassell.
I'll have word from Ray Vassell in just a few. He's standing by.
I guess they're cutting people out there.
I tried. He tried to help. He tried to help. He tried to
I did. Bill and Derek.
Chameleon's girlfriend.
I called the police. Hey, Bill is coming.
I guess.
Bill and Derek?
It was Bill and Derek, yeah. Are you sure?
Well, there it is.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I know it's hard for you to watch this, Talon. Pal.
What happened? What's going on?
Talon's just left the area.
They're beating the hell out of him.
Ravisel is making his way down here.
Ambulance. Did someone call an ambulance? There's an ambulance in the way. Bill and Derek, someone get some help.
What's going on?
What the hell are we going to do about this?
Oh, they've gone too far, man.
There you hear
Diablo
Diablo saying something I never thought I'd hear.
Somebody call somebody? Is he breathing?
Yeah, barely.
This could perhaps be one of the lowest points of this program.
There was an off-duty EMT there, I guess, which was first on the
There's Magnum ZA, who is viewing this footage with us right now for the first time.
Did somebody call 911?
Get the camera out of here.
They're on their way.
Yeah. Get this camera out of here. Come on. This is nothing that should be seen on the show. Come on. Get this camera out of here. Get the camera out of here.
I think Ravisel's right in showing a little taste there. I think there's some things that are...
I'm just trying to do my job. Get out. I'm just trying to do my job.
I think that's a good idea.
Of course, the cameraman, you know, it's good to have a camera anywhere to document things like this, but it's never easy to watch.
There is a time and a place for everything. That could perhaps be some of the most horrific footage I've seen in quite some time. It's obvious right there, Chameleon's girlfriend. I don't even know the young lady's name, but obviously saying Billy and Derek. Ravisel has joined me. Obviously, he knew that Billy and Derek did this and kept it under wraps for the week until we actually saw the tape, because he was right there when she mentioned, when Diablo said who it was.
I've got to sit down with Vassell right now, and we've got to talk over some possible repercussions from this. We'll talk over the condition of the Chameleon.
Talon,
I just need a couple minutes to compose myself.
I believe
here.
Talon, all right, Metal Bob, you go get set right now. I'll quickly review what we just saw. Again, some of the most horrific footage I've seen in quite some time. It was definitely a plan. They laid in wait, devastating Derek Bombshell Billy Steele, jumped out in front of the Chameleon, accosted his girlfriend. The Chameleon turned, of course, to defend her, devastating Derek with a 2x4, the stuffed pile driver on the concrete. Just some of the most brutal things I've seen in quite some time. And the sick thing is that if there hadn't been a security camera, they probably would have gotten away with it. At this point, I don't know about the official law, what's going to happen to him, but Ravisel, I think, is about to join Metal Bob, as is Talon's going to also pop in and talk about the Chameleon, the condition of the Chameleon as he has been spending some time with him. A little reconciliation there. This kind of thing will bring friends back together who might have been estranged in the past, which Talon and Chameleon were, but this was a little too much. This goes beyond the world of wrestling. This goes beyond anything you might see on your screen. This was truly a brutal attack. Metal Bob is now in position with United Wrestling Alliance President and Commissioner Raymond Vassell. I'm going to hand it over to these two, and Ray Vassell is going to, well, talk about the footage, he and Metal Bob, and then also Talon will come in and we've got, all right, Talon will be first. Talon, we've got Talon first, who's going to talk about the condition of the Chameleon. Then Ray Vassell will come in. Let's go to that right now.
Here, and Metal Bob, you've got Talon with you.
Yes, I do, Johnny. I've tried to regain composure as much as I could after what we just saw. I'm sure the fans out there are shocked and disgusted as well. I've known Devastating Derek and Bombshell Billy a long time, and I knew they were capable of a lot of things. I didn't know about how capable of something like this they'd be, or what made them do it. Obviously, fear of maybe Billy losing the belt, but I don't even want to speculate on that. Talon, you were there. I just saw you leave the television set as we showed that because you couldn't take it. You were there after it happened, seeing your friend, former partner, the man that you came into the UWA with, down like that. We want to know about his condition. I'm sure I speak for everybody out there. Can you give us an update on the Chameleon's condition at this time?
We don't have a lot. I mean, they know as of now he has a severe concussion from where his head, now that I know, struck the pavement from a pile driver. There's some swelling in his spinal column from that also, as concussions go. There's some internal injuries around his kidney area where something apparently struck him. I didn't see exactly. But
it looked like a 2x4 or a baseball bat, or, I mean, the view wasn't that good. It was dark out.
Talon, John Kilgood, is he still in intensive care?
Yes. They're not going to let him out for a while because the spinal injury.
So he is still under 24-hour watch.
Yes.
So he's really not out of the woods quite yet.
No, and there's so much bruising to his back around his kidney area. I mean, it's sad. I mean, you see him and he can't talk to him because he's so drugged up to fight the pain.
Now you guys have had your problems in the UWA, but surely, as he would not wish this on you, you would not wish anything like this on the Chameleon. The Chameleon, who I think is probably the brightest star in the UWA, in the best shape to take Bombshell Billy's world title. Something like this to happen, I'm sure everybody out there is just as shocked and confused and disgusted, and this has opened up a can of worms, and now there's even more questions. What was going through the head of Bombshell Billy and Devastating Derek? What's going on with them legally right now? I know you can't speak on that, and we really wouldn't want to speculate for fear of giving false information.
Talon, you were one of the first people on the scene out there. What was it like? Was it complete chaos? Was it...
It wasn't even chaos. There was hardly anybody there. There was a couple people that apparently Diablo, he swears he didn't do it. I see now that he wasn't. But apparently Diablo showed up.
I think that's one of the biggest shockers
came to get somebody
of the tape is that Diablo actually came out there to try to pull those guys off. But what I'm asking, obviously, you know, we were live on a show. A lot of the wrestlers were still, half the wrestlers didn't know what was going on. But to have you go out there was kind of odd, and I think that shows that this went a little beyond what goes on in the wrestling ring.
It's one thing to beat him down. I'll say something. I beat him down. And if anybody was going to kick his ass, it should have been me, but I would have never done that. I don't care what goes on. You don't do that. I have worse problems with him than those idiots ever did, and I would never do something like that to somebody. And when I got there, there was hardly anybody there. There's one off-duty EMT person. That was it.
Well, I know eventually all hell broke loose. The troopers were there, EMTs, ambulances. How long did it take them to actually get there? Do we have another 911 problem on our hands here?
There was like an additional 5 or 10 minutes.
That's just too long.
There was just nobody there. Everybody was inside at the show. Nobody was there paying attention, which obviously you can't expect them to be. But this is ridiculous. I mean, who knows how bad some of these injuries got from him laying there on the pavement.
We don't even want to speculate on that. I'm sure the authorities have seen the tape, and if there is any sort of unnecessary delay in the arrival of the authorities or the arrival of the ambulance, I mean, that'll be taken care of. Once again, I'm just in total shock. The Chameleon, to me, was, like I said, the brightest star in the UWA, and Johnny, I'm still at a loss.
At this point, it looks like the Chameleon's career was cut very short. And
I don't even want to say that
for sadistic reasons.
Let me say something. Another thing, they bring his girlfriend into it. I don't care if Steele's a woman or not. They grab a hold of her, slap her around. She doesn't even, you've never seen her here before. A lot of these guys, they have...
Do you have her name? I mean, I've never seen the girl before at the tapings or anything. I don't know who she is.
I have seen her with Chameleon several times. She's a lovely young lady. I know that they live together. And
until I know what's going on, I'm not giving it out. Until I know it's okay.
I think that's probably a good idea.
We've been friends a long time. Things have been bad. But I'm going to be there for them, and I'm not going to say anything as of now. But they shouldn't have brought her into it. They shouldn't. It was a tool.
Oh. All right, we're having a little live difficulty. Hang on. Ray Vassell's coming in anyways. If we could get footage back. I guess we're trying to get the picture. We've got picture back. Ray Vassell is now with Metal Bob. Gentlemen, we're going to show the footage.
Do we really have to do that again?
Well, we're going to show this footage. Well, you guys can actually take a look at it. I guess they're going to cut it down to where it goes right from the hiding into the...
I really don't think we need to show this again, but...
You can see right there, that's definitely steel.
Yeah. Feel free to talk, Ray, as it's going on.
I just can't believe Derek would do something like this. This is totally not him. I mean, I've known him for quite a while. Bob, this is really this is just ridiculous. For what? What the hell is that? Well,
Anything you want to say, Ray? I mean,
is that
It looks to me like it's
trees of steel holding back?
It looks to me like it's a 2x4 of some kind.
the repeated pummeling that the Chameleon is taking right now with the bat and...
2-on-1. This is ridiculous.
Well, what I think is one of the most disgusting things that I see, as besides the disgustingly brutal... And look at that. I mean, he's really taking it to him with that 2x4, but look at the way they're treating right here. Bombshell Billy grabs the girl, and Devastating Derek helps, and Steele hauls off and smacks her. My God. What kind of people are we dealing with? Have they lost all grasp on reality, Ray Vassell? Have they lost it?
I don't know what to say, Kilgood. I really don't. This is a total shock. You know, I was willing to give Devastating Derek and Bombshell Billy the benefit of the doubt when I appeared on the scene that night. And when Diablo runs up and he says, you know, Bombshell Billy and Devastating Derek did this, I still was going to give them the benefit of the doubt.
And look at this.
You assume coming from Diablo.
A stuffed pile driver. A stuffed pile driver.
This...
And there's Diablo Blanco. Now that's shocking.
That's a whole nother can of worms that I can't even believe, which we'll discuss at another time.
You know, bye-bye. I really don't know what to say to this. This is...
Do I have it then from Ray Vassell that he will seek maximum penalties for this?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
For this disgusting display.
That's right.
This criminal act.
Well, first of all, Devastating Derek and Bombshell Billy will be... I'm going to make sure that they're going to be here to answer to this. Okay? If they think, you know, a visitation by the authorities was enough, you wait till I get done with them.
Well, let's talk about that for a second, because quite frankly, if these two do go to jail, one of them's the world champ, the other's the world tag team, half of them world tag team champions. What about the titles? I mean, this could destroy a lot of things here in the UWA. This could really put, I mean, they have put everything at risk, not only your business, Chameleon's life, really, which is the utmost in our minds. An innocent bystander that is not in the business, has nothing to do with the business. You know, it's very well known you don't bring outsiders into the business like that. Just minding your own business. And what about that, Ray Vassell? What if they don't come here next week? What if they do not answer your charges?
What if they don't? Kyoko, first of all, you know, they will be here. I don't care if I have to take the authorities to their humble abodes, or whatever you want to call it, to their homes, but they will be here.
So they are not being held then? They have been let out on their own recognizance? Is that what I'm to believe?
They were questioned. They were questioned on the incident.
Well, that, of course, was before the police saw the footage. Now they've seen the footage. Formal charges, obviously, must have been charged. Do you know anything about that yet?
You can't tell me that they cannot be identified from that tape.
Well, well, with the answers of Diablo and what I see on the tape, I mean, I've known Derek for quite a while, and it's obviously him. You know, I don't know.
I think finally the Steel Stable has stepped in it, and they're not going to be able to wipe it off their boots this time. I think they have pretty much just destroyed their careers. I think that's the last we've pretty much seen for the Steel Stable, unless, of course, they do show up here next week. Will they be fired next week? What will you do to them?
I think firing is probably the best they can hope for.
Yeah. I believe their career is pretty much over in the ranks of wrestling.
I just can't believe that, you know? I mean, it's totally appalling.
All right, so what we're getting from Ray Vassell right now, Metal Bob, is that next week he says Devastating Derek and Bombshell Billy will be here. but you're not going to tell us exactly what punishment you're going to meet with the committee or.
Well, I have to meet with the committee for one, but you know, I mean, you know, I can't really answer too much, Johnny, right now, but because I'm shocked.
You've got your lawyers pulling your ear. Basically, they're out of camera view here, but there's really not much that can be said. For UWA Ringmasters,
to have a total disregard for somebody's life like that, to beat them within an inch of their life.
Literally using concrete, boards, wood, anything they can get their hands on, and that's too much. That's just too much.
We're going to end this on a somber note. I mean, there's no getting over it. It's, as far as I'm concerned, we can just go to the ending video and leave the viewers in their mind to think how they want about the situation, formulate their own opinions.
I'd like to hear what the fans think about this. I'd like them to write in to Ray Vassell. I'd like them to email us. Tell
Court
us
of public opinion is the most important court.
And they're going to be judged by their peers whether they want to be or not.
That's a great idea. As a matter of fact, you know, the fans have saw the footage as far as what I've seen. Maybe they can help with the committee's decisions on what will be charged.
The UWA is here solely for the fans. So if the fans are as outraged as we are, I have a feeling Bombshell Billy and Devastating Derek might be lynched.
Well, that's all good and fine to be colorful and sort of half-hearted in comments like this, but I basically can't do it, and words just don't describe anything.
Yeah, this is a little bit beyond wrestling right now. This is a real-life situation, a real-life man young man who has really given his all to the UWA and to the fans, and at this point, we don't know if we will ever see him in the ring again.
Well, judging from the conditions of Chameleon right now, I mean, it doesn't look too good. I hate to say it, but no sense snowballing the issue, but he's hurt pretty bad.
There you hear word from UWA President Ray Vassell. Ray, thank you. And I'm sure that the hell that Bombshell Billy and Devastating Derek are going to face from this man is going to be worse than anything that a court of law can dish out to Bombshell Billy and Devastating Derek.
No, I didn't. No, I tried to stop him, man. Look, I tried.
He tried to help. He tried to help. He tried to
I did. Bill and Derek, they've gone nuts. I called the police. Ambulance is coming.
Bill and Derek?
It was Bill and Derek, yeah.
Are you sure?
What happened? Yeah, I'm sure. I was trying to stop them. They threw me to the ground. They were manhandling her.
Oh, you're stopping them. What happened? What was going on?
I pulled up. They're beating the hell out of them. The goddamn 2x4.
Did someone call the ambulance? Did someone call an ambulance?
There's an ambulance on the way. Bill and Derek?
Someone get some help.
What's going on?
What the hell are we going to do about this?
Oh, they've gone too far, man.
This is just getting worse.
Did somebody call somebody?
Is he breathing?
Yeah. Barely.
This is horseshit. What's got to be done about this?
Can you do something about that? Can you do something about
Somebody call 911?
Get the camera out of here.
They're on their way.
Yeah.
I ran
Call this camera out of here. Come on.
This is nothing that should be seen on the show.
Come on. Get this camera out of here.
Get the camera out of here.
Time and a place for this. Come on, pal. Get out of here. I'm just trying to do my job.
Get out.
I'm just trying to do my job. They sent me out here.